Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, we give all praises and glory to Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahushai, Ba'Shem Akadash, the one is to Pastor GMS. Salutations to you, I can push this word with truth and sincerely. Today I'm going to go into a quick topic, Lord willing, this video will be edifying. Just going to go into touch on anger, you know, because the scriptures talk about that, you know, and how to respond, how to not to be too, don't let the anger, the wrath get to you too much, man, because then you eventually go off or you get into a situation that you could have avoided. You know, this Proverbs 15:1. A soft answer turneth away wrath, but grievous words stir up anger. You know, we know that we're living in some evil times, as the scripture says, you know. Redeeming the time because the days are evil. So really you gotta walk wise out here, man, and learn how to control your anger, and don't let the best get to you, or don't let the littlest things get to you, man. Just sometimes how I deal with it, I pray to the Lord, and also I just sometimes just laugh it out, man. We're in captivity, you know. Okay, this is I'm gonna reread it. Proverbs 15:1. A soft answer turneth away wrath, but grievous words stir up anger. You know. Let's say you get into an argument with someone in the world. Or let's say you're going out from you're going starting off your day. You go outside, you know, you're gonna probably go to the grocery store. Maybe someone just cuts you off with their car and shit, or someone bumps you, or whatever the cost may be. The scripture says a soft answer turneth away wrath. You know, some people, they get cut off in the road, and they start, you know, trying to cutting back, or they start beeping, or they just start saying stuff out of the car, you know. And next thing you know, that moves to anger. Now that dude is stirred up, and now you're in a situation where, and these people are bogged down, man. You know, we're living in some evil times, because these people will be ready to literally kill you, shoot you, beat you up over something that wasn't even necessary, you know. This Ecclesiastes 7:9. Be not hasty in thy spirit to be angry, for anger resteth in the bosom of fools. You know, leave that to the fools, man. You know, we gotta be able to control ourselves, just like the scripture says. Hey, be not hasty in the spirit to be angry. You know, you can't every situation try to start something because it didn't go your way, or this guy did this, or he cut you off, or he bumped you, or he stepped on your shoe, or whatever. You be like, if someone bumps you, you let that shit bug you, and now you're angry, and you're like, hey, what the fuck, man? You just bumped me. Watch where the fuck you're going. And you just disrespect him. Now you're in a situation. Now you're probably fighting, or the Lord might have that dude's spirit to beat you up, man, because you knew how to handle that situation. You didn't follow the spirit, you know. Or that could have been avoided. Someone bumps you, steps on your shoes, you'd be like, it's all right, it's whatever, you know. and keep going on your day, man. This is Matthew's 10:16. Behold, I send you forth as sheep in the midst of wolves. Be ye therefore wise as serpents and harmless as doves. We definitely gotta be walking out here wise as a serpent and harmless as a dove, You shouldn't be looking for trouble, man. You shouldn't be getting into situations. We avoid that. We make peace with all man. We don't not quick to be carnal or this and that, man. Nah, man. We should be walking wisely out here, man, with wisdom. See, these people in the world, they do the complete opposite. They let the anger get the best of them. They get them. They don't have wisdom and knowledge, man. They're not walking out here wise, That's why they get into situations, and then it ultimately leads that a person gets put to death, over something very little. This is James 1:19. Wherefore, my beloved brethren, let every man be swift to hear, slow to speak, slow to wrath. For wrath of man worketh not the righteousness of God. It says, wherefore, my beloved brethren, let every man be swift to hear, slow to speak, and slow to wrath. To always be, swift to hear and slow to speak, slow to wrath, A lot of things you just, you get something pisses you off at work, or someone pisses you off at work. Just ignore that dude and just, it keeps bothering you, just, talk to someone, or don't get into a situation that's gonna probably lead you without a job, It's walking with wisdom, avoiding all kinds of situations that I've been into certain situations where I just be like, you know what, you got it, man, or it's all good. Or someone cuts me off in the road, I'll be like, I just smile and be like, it's whatever, I'm not gonna go chasing over that person. Someone steps on my shoes, fuck, it's whatever, But there's niggas in the world, you step on their shoes, they ready to fight you, man. And another thing, it's not always good to be an excessive amount of just wrath, like like everything just pisses you off. Like, you at work, you getting all kinds of tickets, and you just start cursing at everyone. Or it's work, it's whatever, you're gonna have to work. We're in Babylon, but this is Psalms 37:8. Cease from anger and forsake wrath. Fret not thyself in any wise to do evil. Don't let the anger get the best of you, because sometimes that could lead you to just doing something that you didn't want to do, all because you let that you didn't control your anger. A lot of people, they're fully angry, they don't control themselves, and they do something stupid. that stupid decision that you did now leads to consequences, you know? I'm basically just going into anger, like just being wise about it and not letting it get the best of you, you know? And plus, we're in these weak ass bodies, you know? You're angry all the time. It's gonna get the best with you with your health, too, man. It's better to, you know, sometimes suck it up, take the L, man. You know? We're in captivity, you know? A lot of times, let these people have it. Just be like, fuck it. Hey, I know the Lord got me. You know? A lot of the times, it don't even be worth it. Because really, if you don't control the anger, you're gonna go off. You know, and first and foremost, I'm speaking to myself, you know? Yeah, that's all I want to go into, you know? Hopefully, this video was edifying. Give all praises and glory to Yahweh Ba'Hashem, Yahushai Ba'Hashem Hakatash, the one is the apostle GMS. Salutations to you. I came pushing the word with truth and sincerely. Until next time, Shalom.